But yeah,
But I guess since you said I gotta go anyway, I guess we're gonna have to skip. I want to talk about UCL, but I guess we're gonna have to
bro, no
skip
one
that.
cares about that tournament, man. No one cares about it.
All
It's
right.
okay. It's okay, bro. Like, the way's looking
But yeah,
better next
we're
season.
just gonna do
I'll
the
bring it conversation.
we're gonna do the results and then we're gonna do
What do you say? I
the
didn't hear what you said.
oh,
I
we talking
said,
about
if y'all
Jared?
keep this up, I said, yeah, if y'all keep this up, then maybe you can hop in the conversation next year.
Hey, hey, man, it's top five. It's top five. Don't worry about it. We're locked
Hey,
in. It's top five.
you never know, bro. You never know.
Top
Like
five.
the, I,
Make it the
yeah,
league, bro. Make it the league.
yeah. You never know. You don't think Arsenal's making to the final? Some of you guys are winning it. So
Now we was actually speaking about that earlier. Like, what's the chance of an English team getting to the final this year? It's pretty high.
It's pretty
I
high.
don't think it's that high.
It's pretty
Nigga,
high.
what? Because there's already five of
Like,
us
you
in the
can't,
round of
like,
16, and the
like, overall,
Newcastle definitely gonna get to the round of 16.
yeah, overall,
Yeah,
Prem
but
teams have been dominating Europe this season. Madrid's ass.
yeah, but we always
Barca's been
dominate the
ass.
group stage though. We always dominate the group stage though. We always do that. But it's about how you peak though. It's about if you peak at the right time. I feel like other teams peak at the right time. Like PSG peaked. PSG was like low last season in the group, but they peaked around the time of the of the group stage and they won it.
Hello,
I feel like
hello.
Premier League teams don't peak that time in that much. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Can we start this part so I can go home and not stay in this car?
Yeah, let's start. Ain't no viewers in this bitch though, but fuck it.
Also,
Alright.
now that's a podcast. We gotta be honest about Arsenal players, bro. I know you're over a point, don't care, you win the league, blah blah. But comes to these players, you gotta start being honest about them, man.
Yeah, I
You
am
gotta start being
honest.
honest.
I am honest. Like,
Sure you are.
can I do the intro, nigga?
Yeah, do the my bad, my
All
bad.
right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, some mandem of every color, bro. Welcome to episode 22 of the DSM pod, bro. Mandem low-key short stack.
Bro, now that you're there,
My mom was sweeping and she knocked out my ethernet, bro. What the fuck? Oh, that's the wrong.
are we live?
Yeah. It should still be on.
Start the intro. Let's start, man. I'm buzzing.
Fuck it, let's start. Fuck the intro, bro. Let's just get into it, bro. But honestly, we're gonna get the dead games out the way, and then we'll talk about the main event, the game of the week last week. But yeah, let's start with Loki. We'll start with the Chelsea game, bro. Cause since JD here,
I didn't watch that game, but I just saw the result. You got
bro, Crystal Palace 1, Chelsea 3. But man, like Liam, bro, what is that? What? 3-4 wins on the bounce or something? 3-4 wins on the
Black managers
bounce?
up, man. Black managers up.
Up to that point, it was 4 out of 5 wins, I think. I think it's 4 out of 5. It might be 5 out of 6. I don't remember exactly. I have to look at it again. But I know in this past, like, since he started, he's only lost 1 game. So that's a good thing. But honestly, from that game, bro, I only have one negative thing. But for the most part, it was positive, bro. And I will say this. I don't care if anybody agrees. I will stand on this the entire season. Esteval has earned his starting spot. He has. He's earned it. That man has been consistent since day one. He's been consistent, bro. He has been consistent. Neto has fallen off. We gotta start Esteval from now on. Neto has fallen off. Garnacho, although I don't want him to start, he's the better option between him and Gittins. But on that right wing, Esteval, bro, he's got that on. He has to start until he falls off, until like he gets injured or something like that. He has to start because that man was creating chance after chance. He's a threat going forward, bro. He was good, and he's only 18. I don't want to jinx it, but I feel like the older he gets, the better he's gonna get. But he was a magician in that game. I don't mean to glaze. I know you're saying I'm glazing, but like if you really watch the game, he was a magician in that game. A goal and an assist. Granted, first goal came off a Crystal Palace mistake, but still, he had a lot of work to do. Second goal, João Pedro. That ball from Esteval perfectly into João Pedro's run. That was beautiful. But overall, as far as the team, we did pretty good. Up to the last 20, 30 minutes, I say, probably like 15, 20 minutes up to the end. We were controlling the game. And oddly enough, when Crystal Palace went down and a man down, they got a red card. For some reason, we just lost control. I don't know what happened. They actually scored when they had a man down. I don't know why that happens. It's happened like consistently. We'll control the whole game. Last 15, 20 minutes, for some reason, we just lose all football ability. I don't know what it is. But besides that, we did really well. Proud of us. Got the 3 points, and we got them convincingly. That's what I want to see. Get us the points convincingly. And it was convincing. At no point we should have lost that game. We won convincingly. On to the next. Crystal Palace was buns. I didn't know that they were that bad. I didn't know they were in like that bad of a situation. But yeah, they're doing pretty bad. But still, we capitalized on it. Got the points. On to the next.
Yeah.
I actually last week. Sorry, my bad. Actually last week, even though it's a difference between this manager and the past manager. Because I haven't watched that many Chelsea games. I haven't watched that many Chelsea games this season. Did you notice any difference in how you guys play, lineups? So I'm intrigued. I haven't watched that many Chelsea games, so I should.
Yeah, I say the main difference is Lemur Senior. He's a little bit more
A man, manager.
Yeah, right.
I still don't know what he was thinking when he said that.
Man and age.
Bro, he's a little bit more flexible with what he does. Granted, the overall play is boring. It really is. It takes us forever to score a goal. But I think he's a little bit more free flowing. He gives the players a little bit more room to breathe, like a little more flexibility. Maresca, he had players in positions, and he only wanted them to stay within that area of their position. But I say Senior, like I said, he went up a few points. He's gone up a few points for me. Still not 100% positive, but he's gone up a few points. But I'd say the biggest difference is he's a little more flexible with the team, and he's actually like substituting, like the subs that he makes, it actually makes sense, and he's doing it at the right time. So I'd say that's the biggest difference. Like I said, we still got time, but so far he's went up a few points.
But would y'all say y'all on your honeymoon period right now, like that new manager bounce?
That's exactly where we are. That's exactly where we are. I'm not gonna debate that. Then that's exactly where we are.
Yeah, and
I thought my stance is some of
the Crystal Palace, like, playing them at home when they just played away at the Europa League and stuff, I believe. It fits you. I think that's something like I mentioned. Like, even when United played them, like, first half, they were pretty decent. And even granted versus Chelsea, they had good shots, they got good chances to score. Just that they weren't clinical with them. So I think Crystal Palace, I think before the end of the season, the manager might get sacked if he keeps talking like that and like the results.
No, Gladden, he's already leaving.
I know, but they might sack him quicker because,
yeah.
literally a month. I saw this comparison. Like in December, they were like 4th place.
Yeah, they were.
Beginning of December. Now, they're gonna get dragged down to that. Obviously they're not gonna get relegated, but that where Tottenham is, that dead zone, that's not good. So yeah, they got to start getting some points together.
People think I hate Crystal Palace, right? But I want them relegated, bro. They're the most mid team ever in Premier League history.
Here this guy go.
And they never do anything.
They
never challenge the top half. They're never in the bottom to get relegated. So they're always just there. There's nothing about them. There's no story about them. That makes sense.
My last question, bro. Jerry, where do you think Chelsea finishing before we move on?
I think since we're seniors come in, obviously we're still in the honeymoon phase, but if we're basing it off, if he stays this way consistently, I think we get top 4, top 5. Actually, no, top 4. If we stay consistent, keep in mind. I don't want people to take that out of context.
Talking about 4th? Exactly 4th? Or?
I'd say 4th. But I think it's a barely, we edge 4th. I don't think we convincingly get into 4th. But I think if he stays consistent like this, I don't want to, like I said, it's still in the honeymoon phase. And obviously other teams are doing well as well. But if we stay consistent, because that's the one thing that kills us every time. So if we stay consistent from here on out, I think we get top 4.
All right, bro. On to the next game, brother. Manchester City, bro. Capitalizing on the drop points, bro. Man City 2, Wolves 0. Did anyone catch that game or?
Nah, brother. I think it was just a standard. From the highlights that I saw, when they do the goal rush and everything, they do the highlights. It just seems like a standard City win. Wolves didn't really do that much threatening, and City had their best players playing their best. So was a classic City 2-0 win at home.
Yeah.
But it looks like City is only struggling away for right now.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but I think there's still like that little spell we saw with Bordeaux Glimp and United. We seen that in the beginning of the season, and now we've seen it. I think there's gonna be a couple more times where they have these terrible results. You know what I'm saying? Because they're not out of the mud yet. I know Gehi came and did like a tremendous debut for them, but I think they're still. I don't know. I think they will fade away from the title. Like I don't think they got this. Not this. I don't think it's the same old City where they're gonna get like 10 wins in a row or like 15 wins in a row or go 10 games unbeaten. I think there's gonna be a lot of times where they're gonna lose the odd games here and there.
This part was talking crazy last week. So we were saying City may draw against this team, this Wolves team, but I feel like I agree with the original point. You start to make because this doesn't have like those top heavy guys that will get them a goal when they need to win the game or to salvage the game last night.
That's crazy when niggas got Erling Haaland though.
Sure, man. Sure. Haaland. I'm not saying Haaland's a good striker, but it's not. I always never feel like he's that guy under pressure that would deliver. Like I don't know. I don't feel like he's that guy. Under like the last minute goal. Like those, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying
that's kind of a crazy take, bro. It's kind of a crazy take. Yeah.
He has never scored in the final. I'm not sure it's a crazy for City. Never scored the semi-final for City. I think that's a crazy take. You think it is?
I mean, he's only been to 2 finals.
Nah, he's been to 3.
Okay. So it's been he played
the
Champions League
FA Cup and y'all beat.
But I'm not saying it's not good. I'm not saying, but I don't think City needs to be that good though to win the league. Though I don't think they need to be that good. Because I don't think Arsenal are that good. I don't think Aston Villa are that good. I mean, Arsenal is good. I'm not saying that, but they're not that good. But they have to be OC to win the league. So they just have to be good. I think they can still win the league if they're just good. They don't have to be super good. They have to be good. I think they're good enough to be
Hold on, can you say that again? But this nigga said good like 5 different times. What are you talking about, bro? Yo.
My point is, they don't have to be super good like Old City to win the league. Because
so how good do they have to be in these last 14 games?
I feel like they have to be, let's say, 85 points good, 84 points good. They don't have to be 90 points good. If that makes sense. So they have to be 85 points good. It's like you see this team can get 85 points. So that's something in my head.
And you think that'll be enough to carry them over? Do you think that they'll carry over to Arsenal then? They'll get first place if they just be 85% good?
85 points good? I think 85.
But how many games? We have 14 games. How many games do you think they win out of those last 14?
I think they get a couple of draws. And draws might kill them. That's not a win or losing. Draws might kill them. I feel like it's 11 maybe or 14.
You think they win 11 out of 14?
They don't.
But one thing about
be comfortable.
Because bro, one thing like I remember when me and you started talking about beginning of the season. Because you remember us two, Arsenal, man, we had like the hardest schedule, like the first 8-9 games, because we had big away games. That's why I was really comfortable. Because City still have to play. They still have to play Chelsea. They still have to play Villa. They still have to play. Like they still have way bigger games than we do. That's why I think like we beat them to that, because they still have bigger games than us.
They do, yeah. I still think Arsenal are favourite to win the league, though. I'm not saying they're not.
We should, like, that's what I'm saying. I think it's definitely ours to lose. Like if we play good, then I think we win. But I think because if we lose this league, it's not going to be like City was OC or Villa was OC. It's going to be because we fucked it up, bro. I think that's been the consensus for majority of the season.
And that was my point in that discussion. That's my point in the discussion we had earlier. That's my point.
All right, this nigga go, bro.
Nah, man, we get back on that.
All right, you know what? Well, you want to tell? You say what you said there real quick. I want to see what he thinks.
So my point is, right, Premier League titles are won based on the competition, like who comes second, who comes first, right? I feel like if Arsenal wins the league, obviously they win the league. Congrats, right? But I feel like the Arsenal team that had the most points in Arsenal history, the most goals scored in Arsenal Football Club history, is better than this team. Even though this team might win the league because they're facing easier City team and the City team they faced before. That's my entire point. I'm not sure how that's controversial. That's the point. Even though winning obviously is the most important thing, I'm not denying that. But I feel like this City Arsenal team is a bit luckier than the Arsenal team before them. From my test,
lucky is crazy word.
They're luckier. I mean, they're luckier.
I mean,
that's still a wild word.
Like the Patrick Vieira said, it's now or never. You know, it seems like right now, like Arsenal has been molded the past 5 years or so to be this team. You know, like the whole plan was to challenge. You know, and to be fair to Arteta, like he did the right way. And like I think like 2 seasons ago, I think that Arsenal like deserved to win a title, but they didn't. Obviously, nobody really deserves it, but that title, if they won, that would have been a memorable, like, perfect team to win, you know, like football wise. But right now, it seems like y'all hit the peak, and y'all could go up if you guys win, but if you guys don't win, it will go down. So right now is the perfect time, because just like how it was for Liverpool, when, you know, last season, like City dropped off, Chelsea dropped off at the end, you know, Arsenal kind of dropped off in the latter stages. Like, it was the perfect moment for them to win the league. And I think this season is everything set up for Arsenal to win the league. And that's also because of them, and also because of like the circumstances of like how City is, how Chelsea sacked the manager that they were progressing with. Same with United and everything. So right now it's a little bit of luck, but also a lot of credit to how they play, and like every player kind of maturing at the perfect time right now. So it's a little bit of luck of the timing.
I mean, his
but
question
also,
is saying, he was saying like, let's say we win the league this season, the team 2 years ago is better than the team that won the league this season, and I'm saying, nah.
I mean, I agree. Like in terms of like the way they play, the way they beat teams.
But it's like
in terms of the way they play football, yeah, I would say like the other team was better in my opinion.
But you're not gonna remember that team though, bro.
But that's a different.
That's the sad part, bro. That's
Yeah,
you're right.
like,
That's
bro,
the sad part.
like,
but
Bro, cause I was trying to tell this nigga like, bro, 3 years of coming 3 years of coming second, like, bro, we don't care a fuck about how we win it, bro. We just gotta win it, get over the line, bro.
But that's not my point, though. Never say
Your point saying because that team had, you know, was free flowing football, beating teams however they wanted.
That's why. They have more points. They have more goals at every metric.
I mean, this season isn't over, so we don't know if we'll have more points or not. But
you're tracking at this point 36. Let's hope we play goals, but that's not fair. But this team is not gonna get more goals than that team. That's true. Then they're not.
We don't know if we're gonna have more or less points than that team, though.
No, it's not quality of stat. They're not gonna get more goals than that team. They're not.
So what is the basis? What is the basis? Like what is the basis on why they're better? Why that team was better?
Because that team got more points. Like I said, that team.
But the season isn't over though.
This team not got more points than that team though.
I mean, we don't know. We don't know that though.
Did they win the title though?
But you could predict it though. Like there's like indications, right? Like you showed me a percentage that Arsenal is 84% likely to win the league, right? That's a prediction because based on the numbers, the stats, the teams that you have left to play and everything, like accumulating all that, you can predict, right? And I know you're like based on the way you guys play and the way, not just how y'all play, but how other teams play against y'all. Y'all might not win a lot of games, but they'll be draws. So like in every metric in terms of like XG, shots, passes, games won and everything, I'm pretty sure like that team that Ozzy's talking about is a better team. Like in terms of that, but that doesn't mean it's a title winning team.
Yeah, because like Ozzy's saying, oh, everything was good about the most important part, the title. But like that's all niggas care about though, bro.
It's not 1v. It's not 1-1 comparison because their comp is just one team can win the league. One team. If I was facing Usain Bolt, right, and I lost the race, I lost to Usain Bolt. But be a different guy. I lost to that guy. It's not Usain Bolt. It's not 1-1 comparison.
Bro, but I mean that's how like it is though, bro. That's how it is. Like,
but you can look at them and say, okay, you can contextualize them. If you ask Timo, right? If the Liverpool team last season is better than the 17-18 Liverpool team, what do you think Timo would say?
Bro, I mean, I don't know what he said, but I know he definitely enjoyed last season more than the season niggas lost to that City team, though.
No, but that's my question. The question was who's a better team. What do you think Timo would say is a
Bro,
better
but
team?
why does better team matter, bro? It's about like at the end of the day, niggas tell me it's all about trophies, bro. It's about trophies. So
No, that's
why
you
does
said,
that,
and I
bro?
call you.
No, that's not what
You
I
said
said.
I
Every
told
nigga says that, bro. Every
If
nigga
they're
says
able to
that,
win a trophy, they're the better team.
bro.
Don't
Niggas
get me
tell
wrong,
me
I'm not
at the
saying-
end of the season is about
Nobody-
trophies, bro.
Like nobody said quality and stats wise that the teams in the past weren't better, but this team is better at like they have to be better if they're winning if they're gonna win the league. They have to be better because it's not easy. They don't just get by on luck. Granted, they've had some own goals and whatever, but it's not just strict luck. Like, you still have to score goals. You still have to manage to hold on to games up to the point they played y'all. They only lost like 2-3 games, so they have to be better.
Okay.
But yeah, let's
So, you guys
move
remember
on, though. Let's move
one last
on.
point. I gotta go on.
Ozzy. We're talking about the losers way too much right now, Brad. This is
Okay, well, I don't want one more point. I don't want one point. In 2012 Olympics, right? The running, right? The guy that finished second, I think, the 100 meter, right? Well, what's his name? I forgot his name. The Jamaican guy, right? He had the one of the 200 meters, but whatever his name is. He had one of the best times in history. But he finished second. That time, any other point in history would have made him first. Because he's facing Usain Bolt. You finished second.
Hey, bro. He got a hold, bro. He got a hold. He ain't win, nigga.
But doesn't that prove like Nana's point that like nobody remembers that guy?
Exactly. Like, bro, what?
That's a different point. That's a different point, though.
Bro.
The point he made was
Like
this team is better because they won. That's
yes.
the problem disagreement.
Yes.
All right,
The
man, we
better
can,
one.
Like nigga,
Let's
they
put that other point.
bro, they better,
we can address
bro.
this off stream or later part. Let's get
Yeah, bro. Like, bro. Like you see, you don't even remember the nigga's name, bro, because nigga ain't win, bro. Like what? All right. But yeah, on to the next game, bro.
I'm not a running person.
On to the next game, bro. Let's get these next two games quick, bro. Burnley 2, Tottenham 2, bro. Bro, Dr. Tottenham, bro, almost blessing Burnley, but Burnley capitulated at the last second due to Christian Romero bullet header, but bro, all you saying our attack is bad, bro. Man, like Tottenham, bro, their two center backs, bro. Without their two center backs scoring, do you think actually dead ass might be like 18th, 19th, bro? Like this shit is really crazy, bro. Man, like Kev, bro, ghosting the stream because you know his club can't buy a win in the Premier League right now, bro. What's y'all thoughts on Tottenham, bro?
You see how context only matters when you're trying to cook Tottenham? You apply the context of the defender scoring. You were trying to cook Tottenham.
I literally just referenced you. I was like, if you think our attack is bad, look at Tottenham, bro. That's literally what I said.
Yeah, I got what you're trying to say. I'm just trying to get the take off. My bad.
Bro, like with Spurs, I said it the first game week, bro. I'm hate watching Spurs, bro. And I'm
all right.
This is gluttony, bro. This is gluttony, bro. I'm eating too much, bro. Too much hate in my body, bro. I love to see it. And then you know what's so crazy? The month of love is gonna be the month of sorrow for the Spurs, bro. Because they got one of the toughest run of fixtures. And by the end of it, they're gonna be there by West Ham.
I mean, bro,
I can guarantee it. By West Ham, they're gonna be next to fighting with West Ham. Because they got Liverpool, City. Their next two games are City and Liverpool, I'm pretty sure. And then they got Newcastle in between that, and then they got us in between that. And genuinely, like, who do y'all see them like getting 3 points?
Bro, surprisingly, I know it might sound like agenda, but you know these niggas always sneak City, bro. Bro, if there's one team that could beat City, bro, it's literally Spurs. It makes no sense, bro. It makes no sense. But I don't know. We'll see. That's this weekend. But
I think that's gonna run out, bro, because the way they play is just so dead. Like I watched like a little bit of the second half. I think apart from like 60 something minutes after that, I watched it, and it's just so dreadful. It's just like so slow. Like it's so slow, and then everything is like long throw, like slow passes, backwards passes, like the literally up front. There's the movement, like a player will make a movement, and then the other player, it feels like they just never played with that person ever before because they can't connect passes like that. And it's just a dead football team, bro. I love it.
And this nigga really hopped on the Spurs saying 2026. I was born with this shit, nigga. The fuck, man.
Man.
But
Hey,
yeah,
you bought Bitcoin at like 1 cent. I bought it at like
bro, I'm not new to this Spurs hate, man. But we'll tell Kev come outside, nigga. But yeah, bro, I guess Jared, Aussie, quick word about Tottenham, bro, and then on to the next game.
Bro, I have nothing to say. Like, honestly, they're so like, what can you say?
Bro,
Like,
it's surprising, bro. Champions League, they're going crazy though.
That's the only thing that they have going for them right now. Honestly, that's the only thing. If this was a Champions League segment, we could easily talk about it. But like, if we're going for Prem segment, there's nothing you can say. Literally, there's no. I can't give a positive. All I can give is negatives. Like in the beginning, like halfway through the season, we maybe could have nitpicked. And be like, if they do this right, then maybe they'll go up. If they do this right, maybe they'll go up. But like, bro, it's at the end of the day, they're doing the same thing every single week. So like, we can't say if they do this, they'll do it right. No, like, and like you said, bro, they have a hard run of fixtures. This whole February, they have a hard run of fixtures. And personally, I only see maybe them getting a draw from City. That's a big maybe.
Yeah, but they're at home, so they're gonna lose it, bro.
Yeah, they're at home. They're at home, then yeah, that's that's a loss.
Let's get it Arsenal before my phone turns out. I really want to say something before I go.
Oh, let's talk. I was gonna say that for the last game, but let's talk about Bournemouth 3, Liverpool 2, bro. Liverpool, bro.
I love it.
Bro, low-key, bro, United actually might sneak that UCL spot the way Liverpool playing, bro. These guys been drawn and losing, bro. That's kind of... It's so funny how the one game Salah come back, these men actually lose. Because they just been, like, drawn and winning. I know the...
But it's been coming, though. It's been coming. Even their draws, there's some of them they should have lost. You know? If it wasn't some Mr. like Superman sub-bus-lie, bro, this guy is saving them, bro.
He's been their best. Bro, he's been their best player by far this entire season, bro.
Like,
it's so crazy, bro. But yeah, bro. Just quick word on Liverpool, bro. Like, did anyone watch the game? See like the goals, bro?
I watched it.
Yeah. I tuned in. Last 10 minutes. I saw the last goal, bro. It's so contradictory of like what's been happening. You know, when there's a throw-in, it takes like 30 seconds, 40 seconds for them to throw a ball because you got to get everybody up there, right? But this time it was like a quick throw-in and like they were not set. Like the players was not set. And the Liverpool defense is just like so like not cohesive. I feel like they just like don't like playing with each other because even I saw the highlights of like the extended highlights of the first half. Like Van Dijk, his communication with his teammates is so weak. The connection between the CDMs, like Gravenberg, and then the two center backs, it's not there. Sometimes when Konate will like step out when he doesn't have to, and then or like because Gravenberg won't cover that, or you know Van Dijk will come up, but then he won't like win the ball that much anymore, and it's very very weird. Even the first goal they scored is like he's like blaming Kirkez, and then he blamed the wind. And it's just like, it's like a clown show, bro. I don't think Arne Slot knows how to set up a defense pretty well like that. So, in my guess, there's going to be, you said there's 14 games left, right?
Yeah.
I doubt they'll win 7 of those, bro.
Yeah. That's it. Like, you say they're not winning half their games, bro? Nah.
Bro, they do not fill me up with confidence. Like, I think they're not fighting for top 4. They're fighting for Europa League, bro.
Nah, that's a bit harsh, bro.
It sounds harsh, but if you look at Brentford, like I know they had 2 tough games after Chelsea and recently, but I don't know. I don't know. I think it's gonna be more chaos because Salah's back now. He has to fit him back in the team. I think they got a little bit of like grace because he was at AFCON, but now I don't think so.
Damn, bro. But yeah, but I do think. Bro, it's so crazy. Like, I mean, we always say the same thing. We thought Liverpool was gonna be challenging, but that voodoo, bro, they had in the first 8 games, bro, that shit's done, bro. And these men dead ass in a Champions League race, and it's not even like if they were like at least in like Villa's position, bro. Like I'd be like, oh, that's cool, but like these men are literally like, if they fuck up more, they're dead ass being Europa League, Conference League spots. Like that's pretty nasty. Like you can't spend 500 mil be in Europa, bro. That's just nasty, bro. That's nasty.
Yeah, embarrassing, bro. because they're not like, I know the table is very tight, but like I'm pretty sure they can drop to 10th in like 3 weeks if they don't like get 2 wins out of the next 3. Like that's how tight it is.
Jared, any last words on Liverpool? You think you finish above them, man? I guess that's basically like y'all direct rivals right now. Man, Liverpool, Chelsea fighting for them spots.
100%. I don't think that they've been better than us this season. I think it's just that period of time where we were just inconsistent as usual. We were just inconsistent like halfway through the season, and I think that's where they capitalized. But I think if we stay on this path, like anything, we stay consistent on this path, we're finishing above them. Because they haven't been better than us this season. They just capitalized on that period of time where we were inconsistent and we lost games.
Yeah, Man U 4th, Chelsea 5th, Liverpool 6th. Yo, Liverpool's last 5 they drew.
They're winning.
They drew for shit. I didn't even peep that. That's nasty.
Exactly.
Hey, no wonder Naive not here, nigga. Yeah.
My man ain't been here, bro.
Bro, niggas really lose and don't be coming, bro. We're on to the final game, bro.
Let me ask. Nana, let me ask with you guys. Who's gonna be first to be sacked? Spurs, Arne Slot, or Frank?
Bro, but that's the thing. I don't think, because like Liverpool, like I said, bro, they're not really like a sacking club, bro. And it's like, I know shit is peak right now. Low-key, honestly, he do be talking a lot in the media, but I think he gotta chill with that a little. But it's like, just for the fact that he won the league last year, bro, like, I don't think FSG is gonna sack him, bro. I don't think FSG is gonna sack him. But they definitely do. I think if they don't come top 4 or get UC, I think they might sack him, but I still think Liverpool. So you
think they're gonna wait until the end of the season, no matter what?
Yeah. I don't think they're gonna sack him because, like, bro, there's already like too much like instability right now. So I feel like sacking him, like, I don't know, just makes shit worse. Even though it's kind of peak for them, and they still got UCL going for them as well. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like with Spurs too, like I know the league is terrible, but like that man still got UCL going. But like, I don't think they're going to sack Frank because I feel like they're going to back him like this window. Like,
really?
Yeah, bro. Like,
I
don't think they'll sack him. It's weird, bro. It's weird. But I do think like I remember I was talking to this one United fan like outside the Emirates, and like he was saying like, bro, if we don't get Enrique, then like I'll keep Carrick, bro. And I was telling him like, bro, if y'all keep Carrick, bro, y'all gotta give him minimum 3 years, bro. Minimum, bro.
Yeah.
Cause bro, niggas do not give man them time, bro. Like you can't like, you know, okay, let's say Carrick gets y'all Champions League, and then you can't like next year it goes back. You can't be like, oh, get rid of him. Nah, bro. Like if you're gonna make a decision, bro, stick on that shit, bro. Stick on that shit, bro. You had to give him 3 years minimum, bro. That's how I feel. But I feel like, bro, nowadays, like, if managers don't get instant results, bro, I feel like you're out the door, bro. Like, I feel like it's kind of harsh nowadays, bro. But what, Jared, who do you think is going to get sacked? If you think any of them is going to get sacked?
I think it's a higher chance of Arne Slot getting sacked, purely because I think based off last season,
this nigga Nana here.
I think Liverpool will have higher expectations.
Blood just on time.
Liverpool have higher expectations, and if they don't at least get like 5th,
yo, Nana, you here?
Then it'll be a disappointment.
Yo, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Nigga came right on time, bro. We was just speaking about your club, bro.
I know. Wait till I turn this camera on, bro. Give me 1 second.
Bro, make it snappy. Make it snappy. But yeah, y'all, I didn't even peep. Y'all was winless in 5 in the Bro, you know what's crazy? Because they were saying this undefeated gimmick. Like, you know, they were saying like, oh, like 13 games unbeaten. But like, half them shits was literally draws, bro. I didn't even peep, bro. So I was like, bro.
Since you don't know that stat, bro, I'm going to tell you another stat. Do you know how many points we have gotten from the 3 newly promoted teams?
Oh, isn't it like 1 or something? Or 2?
Yeah, 1. We have not beat a single newly promoted team in their first season in the Premier League under freaking Captain Slot.
Oh no, y'all beat Burnley though, right? You remember that last minute penalty?
Exactly. That's the only one that we won against.
Oh, shit.
Off of a last minute penalty. It's not how life's supposed to be. Dang, I don't know why I'm.
Yo, what's up? But nigga,
Amen. Saying,
nigga got the double
but
kick.
at the end of the day, slot is not my club, bro. My
Yo.
club is really a small club, and it's just like that's why men like Naeem they be getting upset, right? And it's because we expect, you know what I'm saying? It's like when this guy came in, did we really think like, oh, this is gonna happen? You know, at the end of the day gotta end, and like
Whatever. Nigga. What?
Aston Villa, congratulations on 2025, 2026.
Oh, you back in Villa? You back in Villa for the title race?
Let me go back to the first episode of this podcast, bro. I said two things that will remain true, bro. I said I'm rooting for Leeds, and I said, whatchamacallit? Versus gonna have a better season than Cole Palmer. Both those things are true,
Bro. Bro, Palmer, bro, this nigga been like out for like majority of the season.
That's between him and the physio, bro. That's not between. I just said a better season than Cole Palmer.
Bro,
also, this Jared was talking about some Chelsea point, bro. Even in our worst shambolic losing to every team the Premier League era, bro, Chelsea not gonna be better than us, and that honestly gives some.
They're above you.
Yo,
So, Man United's above us too, bro. Let's be for real. You guys are a terrorist organization, bro. That's what Man United is. Real life.
Wait, did y'all beat them or talk to them? You said.
We beat them 2-1 at their ground.
Bro, exactly. So Man United. Let's name some teams that Man United has beat and Mbeumo has scored, mind you, right? Arsenal, Liverpool, City.
That's first.
Going to you guys and y'all, that nigga, we don't count y'all, but you guys are gonna finish. You guys are gonna finish below all those teams, almost guaranteed.
Oh,
We were just saying like I guess I was saying like I don't think y'all even get like Europa League or you'll be fighting for Europa League, bro.
Bro, we're gonna get fourth position, but
Not getting fourth.
we're getting fourth. It's either we get fourth position or we win the Champions League. There's two options.
Hey.
There's two options. So you could pick whichever one you want, but one of them is
Hey,
happening.
look, I can't lie. These niggas do be turning up in Europe, bro.
I'm telling, bro. Did you just see us today? Niggas won 6-0. I can't even celebrate a 6-0, bro.
Care bag, bro. It's care bag.
Hey, don't even- our farthest opposition. They came all the way from the other side of the entire world to come and get 6-0.
But I guess last question, bro, before we move on, is you slot in or out, bro?
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I was never slot in. Shout out to him though.
Yo, what?
What?
Shout out to
I
him.
saw you were celebrating the win in it, bro.
Brother, it's like as soon as I heard Xabi Alonso was available, I was like, yo, it's like, do I need to make the connection? Do I need to make the contact? Or like, but you know, like I said, Liverpool just not a fire the manager type club. So it's like it's unlikely that especially in like January.
I doubt he gets.
Especially like, and this dude spent 500 mil. It makes sense, especially after he won the league. But low key, nigga, I could have won the league with that Liverpool team as manager. But especially if Salah was gonna carry me the entire season. And the one season that Salah actually falls off and like plays like a normal human being instead of like otherworldly Ballon d'Or numbers, then this dude's getting exposed. Like it's always been individual performances shining so hard that it makes like it look like the slot tactics was working. But slot tactics, I think Pep Guardiola hikey said it the best. You can't. It has to be a mixture of both. You can't have a system that's so rigid that you force all your players to adapt to it, but you also can't have a system that's so loose that you only rely on like the individual like aspects of all your players in order to succeed. And that is where Xabi Alonso decided to be like too strict on those Real Madrid players, and he couldn't like manage all the attitudes and stuff like that, and that's why he's not there anymore. Meanwhile, Slot Real just goes out there and just said vibe ball, bro. Vibe ball and somehow make sure the Gakpo starts. So those two things, it's like it's not a recipe for #winning. But yeah, we're not the type to fire him, especially after he won the league. So I give it to him. As long as he don't get us relegated real live. And
all right, now y'all definitely need Champions League ball, bro, for sure.
Hey, we need Champions League, or we need to win the Champions League. And the thing is, if he win the Champions League, he's still fired because I need Xabi Alonso.
Bro, I would love it if y'all don't get Champions League because that man Isak will be in the Europa League, bro. After crying and whining the whole summer, to play Champions League, bro, just to play Europa League.
Was gonna go like Ekitike has probably been our best signing, and this dude Isak got injured after scoring his like first Premier League goal. And the joint's like poetic justice, low key, but it made no sense. It was just like
y'all was greedy, bro.
My joint was just vibes. It's as soon as that dude was just like, yeah, you can get him. It was just like, go get him. But I mean, he forced his way out. He just waited mad late, so it was like I don't know what to do at that point. It was like
y'all was greedy, bro. Y'all was greedy.
It was greed, bro. This is the greed they talked about. The Mandem was giving Klopp 40 mil for 2 years to work with, and man was having to pick up gems out of the dust. And this dude got 500 mil, and now we're getting bashed by a man like United. So,
all right, bro. On to the last game. Then we get into these fixtures, bro. At the Emirates, Arsenal 2, Manchester United 3. Arsenal suffering their first home defeats, bro, to Manchester United. I don't lie, bro. But in terms of the game, I won't lie, it wasn't like for a neutral, bro. Like if you watch the game, I think it was a pretty entertaining game. I won't lie. Did you think it was entertaining? You say?
Bro, it was entertaining for everybody, bro. Even I was entertained, and my team was playing, bro. Like,
but yeah, how the game went.
Tell me how it was, Nana. We want to hear firsthand experience from the grounds of
bro.
Emirates.
No, wait. I feel like I need to. I need to say something because
let me go through, bro. The home team,
buddy.
bro.
You lost. You can go second, bro. You can go second.
Bro, it's the home, bro. It's the home team always speaks first. What are you talking about?
Nah, the winners speak first, bro.
Nah, the home team speak, bro. The home team speak. But like, bro, this nigga not even asked me, bro. Hold up. But it would be better if you actually you're right.
Go ahead, bro.
Actually, no, you good.
Bro, I think Jared, you was here when I said if any team could beat Arsenal at the Emirates, it would be United because that's the type of thing we do. And then it's not just that we do that; it's also what happened versus Man City. Versus Man City, it wasn't ollie ball. It wasn't like how am I call you? Like it wasn't just like just play. It wasn't just that. There was a structure to it. The way we defend. Like tight and everything compact. Like trust me, I was so gassed about the Man City win. I saw every analysis ever done on YouTube about that game. So like going to the Arsenal game, I was like overly confident because of like all this information I just consumed, gassing up my team. And then we played that to a T. I said to you, like you mentioned, Barcelona. Bayern Munich. You mentioned City, you mentioned Liverpool, you mentioned Atletico Madrid, and all these big teams, and how you like slapped them up, or at least like they had to play so ugly football to at least even get a point versus you. But I told you, like, compared to any of them, we have the better attack, and we have the best midfielder in the world, right?
We have better attack than all the teams you named, nigga.
Bro, as a unit, I think we do because. The way we could play like how Liverpool played versus y'all, we could play the way City played versus y'all, right? But on the counter, on the transition, Erling Haaland is not the best at the transition. And then Liverpool is not what they were on the transition when they had Mane, Salah, and them, right? It's not the same anymore.
You're not beating Olise and them men up front. Like you don't have a better front.
But trust me, the way Bayern Munich, they played way expansive football. You can tell by the way, like Gabriel Martinelli's goal was, like Bayern Munich was so expansed versus City. But I don't want to talk about it. I just want to talk about how perfect Michael Carrick set up the game plan and then executed it perfectly. There's another thing that I also mentioned in that preview, right? I said we are not going to lose the game, and the only way we could lose the game is if they score a jammy goal or a crazy mistake, right? And I specified not a mistake like somebody missed a tackle or this and that. I said an own goal or a jammy goal, and that's exactly what happened. They got a goal with the goal line clearance and an own goal that is just so dumb. But apart from that, I think we played fantastic. They had the best defense in the league, but we had the best defense that day. They had the best midfielders in the league. We have the best midfielders that day. With Casemiro, Manu, Bruno, we outclassed their midfielders. The fact that Zubimendi looked lost when he didn't know who to hold on to. Manu,
outclass is crazy, bro. You gotta outclass is crazy.
Zubi got thrown.
Bro, if you take the content of the game, bro, we shot our own self in the foot, bro.
He got hooked in it, bro. He got hooked.
Bro, but it wasn't because of y'all's brilliance, though. It was because of ourselves,
our brilliance. What are you talking about?
Bro, that first goal, what brilliance did you do for that first? Bro, my nigga played the worst pass I've ever seen, bro.
Are you crazy?
Bro, what are you talking about?
Nah. Let me speak on this, right? Before that first goal went in, we had 2 chances to score, just like that. There's one where Bruno played because we played through the line where Martinez did a straight pass to Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes played Mbeumo, like he had a bad touch, so he took it out wide, right? And he passed it to back to Bruno. Bruno scuffed the shot, but that pass came from pressure when we won the ball back and the way we played we split your center back. And then the second one where what's his name, Saliba was off his foot, right? We were literally up pressed against your fullbacks. I mean, your center backs and everything. And Bruno could have had shot and scored. And it was coming. The goal was coming. Yeah, it was a mistake that Zubi made a bad pass. But everything leading to that mistake was because of us. The way we isolated Declan Rice, the way Zubi had to go all the way back to left center back, that was because of the way we were pressing, the way we were doing. Why do you think like your center backs Gabriel was way out wide, and then Saliba was like,
no, you said.
Literally, he was literally behind the ball, like in front of the ball, and Zubi was back, and Declan was ahead of Saliba. Like it was literally Zubi, Saliba, and then Declan, and Gabby was all the way there, and Mbeumo was in between them. Why do you think that was? That was not luck. We didn't luckily find ourselves that way. That was literally the way we pressed, compact.
Bro,
and the way, like,
I'm speaking in terms of like the first. I'm speaking in terms of the first 25. The first 25. I'm talking about up until y'all scored. Like, bro,
yeah, y'all were winning the second ball and everything.
Bro, you guys, in context, bro, y'all couldn't.
With that though.
We scored a goal. Well, we went 1-0 up. We was literally we scored.
You didn't. It was an own goal. It was an own
here
goal.
We go, bro. Own goals don't count apparently, bro. It don't count apparently. I don't understand, bro.
Created the own goal.
Like what?
Sure, like we'll give you credit to that own goal, but I don't think it was anything, because if it was that, right, you would have recreated that thing. Right, you would have recreated that to do that.
Side with you, Glock 9 missed point blank range at the end of the game.
That wasn't a miss.
No, that was already
sideways.
It was a foul anyway. But we're talking about like we're talking about like basically the first half.
I know. I'm saying like the way that like
you're talking about the tactics.
The fact that tactically the way that Timber was right in the middle instead of like Jesus, that's tactically like y'all, because it was your other fullback that crossed it in, and then obviously I think Dogu didn't clear it properly, and then Saka to Odegaard, and then he scuffed the shot, and then it goes own goal, right? Credit to like how y'all bring in your inverted wing backs, and you always Timber is always found it like in that like striker position. That's tactically the way y'all play. I get that. That's fair, but when did that ever happen again in the game?
Bro, I mean, we still had a chance, bro. The man's made 2 big saves that first half, bro. Like it wasn't like
it wasn't 2 big saves. He just had that header from Zubimendi, and that was just a set piece.
I'm saying we was still creating. It wasn't like that's all we did. We was still putting pressure on y'all, bro. Like I said, but first
there wasn't any pressure where I felt like you guys were gonna score.
The first 25, y'all couldn't create. Y'all couldn't complete 3 passes, bro.
Odegaard got the ball. Every time that Odegaard got the ball, it either went to Saka, backwards or sideways. It never went forward. I was never threatened. And every time Saka got the ball, Luke Shaw showed him down the line. And Saka would go down the line. He would either get a cross in, but nothing happens from that, or he would just pass back. He was no threat for us.
But you said you felt no threat, but we went 1-0 up.
He passed that player because it was Dogu that was covering Luke Shaw. and he showed him the line, and Saka beat him with pace. But apart from that, I was not threatened at all. And then the second half of the first half, we was all over you guys. In my opinion, we was all over.
Bro, but you gotta realize. Hold up, no. But you gotta realize why you were all over us, my nigga.
Because the way we
brought
played.
you. No, bro, we got you in the game, bro. It was our bro. I don't look at that game. Look, y'all played good, right? But a lot of teams that played good against us and either drawn or lost, bro. That wasn't like Man U out, bro. We played ourselves, played ass, bro. Not because of y'all, bro. Our passing was shit. Like I'm not even talking about.
I disagree with you, but I disagree.
No, I'm not talking about like
because we played like that versus Man City. So we played again. So how can you say it's you?
Bro, we're better than City, nigga.
No, but you can't just say that though. Like every team that you beat, you can't just say, "Oh, they were just buns," so that's why you won. No,
I'm talking about.
There was a lot of tactical similarities in the way that we scored the goal, in the way that we were winning.
Great, but even the game against Man City, they were terrible. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think, like, if we're actually like,
but to be fair, like, not in that game, I do agree, man. You did make him look like that, though.
That made us lose a league with 97 points, bro. They were so wide open that you guys could have scored 6 goals that day if not for their goalkeeper. And
you're right.
That's due to your taxes. This is not, but also you have to say that is not a standard Manchester City level performance. That was terrible. And the same thing.
Look, but this is a standard Arsenal performance. This has been a standard, bro. Let me land this. Right. Let me land this. Right. Who's their top goal scorer? Right. How many chances they're creating per game?
Bro,
like,
I mean, in terms of attack, yeah, but in terms of let me answer.
Apart from, let me finish. Apart from the Champions League, right? When are they abandoning teams with lots of chances and shots on goal and everything? They're not.
Yeah, that part is true.
Bro, I was gonna say, attack wise, you can make a point for that, but like, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Defensively, bro,
they're home for like a year or more than that. Like, hasn't it been since like last November or something? I don't even know what they're saying. Yeah, so it's just like 3 goals at home, and especially in the fashion they conceded them. 1 volley from outside the box, like 1 blast from is.
But okay. Let's before the shot is taken, right? If we look at it, how many 1-2s were we playing between the lines of them, right? That when we won with the Sesko chesting it down to Bruno to Menu to Cunha, right? That little triangle was literally in the 5-yard box. And the same with Dogu, right? When it was Menu to Bruno to Dogu to Bruno, and that was within the 5-yard space, right? We do that so much. We did that so many times. Where like, if you pull up, wait, let me finish this. Let me finish this.
Goal that you scored. Which goal do you think was the best offensive goal that you scored? Because there's one that's wrong.
What'd you say?
Which goal did you score? Actually, I'm asked a different question. What was the worst goal that you guys scored? The worst.
There is no worst goal.
Like, as far as like that should have been stopped. What was the worst goal that y'all scored?
I don't get that question. What is that relevant to?
I'm saying that's relevant to Arsenal's defense. Which goal should have been stopped, guaranteed, by a defense of world-class quality?
Okay, none of them. But then look at like how
the last goal.
Look how Shambhala. If you look at tactically, right?
That was so like you could have told everybody knew exactly where he like cutting in and headed to it. He saw that coming. So if you're talking about a defense where like 3 of these players are guaranteed like team of the season, they should be on that. And that's why shout out to y'all. Y'all played great, but they clearly didn't play at the level that they should have been at.
But why is that though? Why is that? Did they just had like a bad spaghetti the night before or something? Or did they just like have a cold? Did they cough 3 times in the morning? Were they getting cold? Was it cold? Was it raining? Has it been raining, bro? Is that why they just happened to have a bad game? Or would it be like the logically thinking that like we tactically did better than them?
No, that's what I think.
Bro, I was going to get to that, but I can't even speak, bro. Damn.
Because y'all saying like, no, you guys won because of our mistakes.
They gotta
bro,
give me
because
discrediting what we did.
bro, I didn't finish the.
because I want to hear what the Nana think because
Yeah, like bro, like this nigga, you said just speaking, bro. Nigga can't let niggas speak, bro.
Like,
bro.
You telling me like, no, we got lucky.
Bro,
that's
nigga, because bro, I can't lie, bro.
No, what do you
Go ahead.
Bro, like I was saying, bro, like from minute 0 to minute 90, like I said, first 25, like it was looking really, really good. Like we got the goal, scrappy or whatever, still winning. Like I said, first 25, like bro, literally like the atmosphere around the ground, like it was jumping, bro. When that goal went in, and then we was obviously like you saying, you know, you didn't feel like, I don't know if you felt like it before the goal went in or after the goal. You was like, oh, you didn't feel you know, like we were gonna score or pressure or whatever. But I still felt like we was gonna get a second just because like the way, like y'all dead ass couldn't complete like 3 passes, bro. Like it was pretty, like y'all was looking pretty bad, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie. That's why I thought after that first goal went in, if we kept the pressure on, we was gonna cook. But yeah, like. And Buemo's go like what the 26th, 27th minute. Obviously, like Zubamendi makes probably like the worst mistake I've ever seen that nigga make in his. And that's one thing too. Niggas talking about Zubamendi trash now. Like, bro, let's relax, bro. One shit mistake don't make a man trash. But yeah, bro, that was a terrible, terrible mistake. And I'm like, bro, I'm pretty much shell shocked. So I'm like, bro, like it was looking real cool. Like I don't know what happened. But then yeah, y'all go 1-0 up, and y'all actually caught life from that. Y'all caught life, and then like after that, like chances here and there for both teams, and the half ends, and then obviously at halftime, I'm still thinking like, you know, we're at home. You know, that was a crazy mistake Zuby made, but I still think we're gonna win. And yeah, that's why like second half, like y'all came out like guns blazing, like we was losing the second balls, the third balls. That's when, you know, Dorgu scored what, scored like 10 minutes in. Like, you know, the second half. And I do agree with what Arteta did. Like, you know, he was seeing, like, bro, you know, the end of the first half and beginning of the second half, like, you know, these men, like, weren't playing. So he made that quadruple substitution. And I was like, I did agree with that. You know, I know, like, I remember asking people, like, outside the ground, and they were saying, you know, was it like, right for Arteta to do that? Like, there was a big debate about that. And, like, I do agree because, like, these men, like, they definitely were not on it, bro. They were not on it. But I'll say from, like, the beginning of the second half till, like, so, like, from 45 minutes to 70, I would say, yeah, it was mainly y'all. Like, y'all was bopping the ball around, like, it was, like, losing it. But I felt like the subs did start to pick up a little towards, like, 75th, 80. That's why, like, we were able to, like, you know, gain that second goal, whether it was scrappy or not. Mikel Merino just right place, right time. It was a big goal for us. And then, yeah, once that second goal goes in, like, bro, the mood around the ground was, bro, we're about to, like, win this shit. Like, Marino scores, like, around the 80th something. There's about 10 minutes, 15 minutes left. We're like, oh, yeah, we're going to win this shit. And then, yeah, bro. And then looking at, bro, that Cunha goal, like I was saying to Mendem earlier, bro, that man had time to take a nap, file his taxes, bro. Like, bro, I've never, bro, that goal reminds me of, I don't know if Jerry remembers last year, that Pedro Neto goal against us at Stamford Bridge, that 1-1, like, bro, 100%. Big ass gap in the midfield. And, bro, like I said, man's had all the space in the world. Like, to be fair, like, it was a great hit. Like, I'm not gonna discredit the goal because, like, that was a world goal.
Bro could have dribbled inside. Bro could have spun around. Bro could have done so much more.
Yeah, like, it was a great goal. Like, it was a worldie of a goal. But, like, bro, I don't know where. I don't know who to blame for that goal, bro, because, like, that gap was just so open, bro. I have to look back on it.
It's not who to blame, it's who to praise, bro. That's what I'm saying.
If we're just gonna sit here and glaze United, then this conversation pointless, bro.
But that's what are you doing? You're giving credit. It's not glazing when you're giving credit to the winners.
Like, don't get to talk for real.
Bro, we're not discrediting them, but you're giving too much credit to them. Like,
no, I'm not. Like, Nana, like you said, Nana, you said this team has not conceded 3 goals in over 3 years. They haven't lost the whole season at home, right? And they haven't lost any game when they have been 1-0 up.
Yeah,
especially at home. So, like, it's not about glazing. It's about giving credit for something that the team did that was
We're giving
like.
credit, but you're giving too much credit.
Okay,
No,
I
I'm
said
not.
too much
I'm
credit.
not
Bro,
giving
they
too much
literally
credit. I'm
they
giving
made
credit
all
when
that-
it's deserved. What are you talking
No,
about?
you're giving too
shout out
much
to
credit, bro.
Manchester United for playing Arsenal and making them play terrible. Okay,
Bro, we made them bad. Like
next to that,
this,
shout
this
out
is
to Michael
They made
Carrick.
like this
themselves
performance
bad,
is
bro.
not gonna
Just
happen
setting
ever
up
again in the
tactics
season.
and the most
get that, right?
obvious
I mean, I do
lineup
agree
that
with
is
you
going to
said,
work
dude. Because
across any Manchester United team. Any fan would have told you that why is Mano sitting on the bench and Ugarte is playing? This nigga is a fraud, right? So shout out to everyone
Let's
for leaving.
let's not do that. Let's not do that.
Nah,
Right?
shout out
Let's
to everyone for
stick
leaving.
here,
Shout out to
right?
Michael Carrick for
Like
the obvious
I said
tactics.
to you,
And
Jared,
shout out
do
to
you
the-
think Arsenal will play
And
like
next-
this again this season?
No,
maybe
No, they
away
wouldn't.
from
But,
home,
like,
but
this
at
is
home,
this is
yeah.
a big credit to United and what we did.
it's not a
Like,
big credit to you. We're giving credit. We're not saying that you guys didn't play good. You guys played, in my opinion, you guys played amazing. I thought y'all were going to underperform. Y'all actually played amazing. But there's a difference between giving them credit and praising them at certain points, but over crediting them, over praising them. That's a whole different thing, bro. Arsenal played terrible. Bro, if you look at that whole game and you count the amount of misplaced passes Arsenal center backs, their whole back line, their midfield made, bro, that is the most uncharacteristic thing we've seen from them. Zubamendi making that mistake, we only saw that one time this season. I think it was like the beginning of the season. Bro, that's not, granted, y'all press well, but still, bro, he should be able, realistically, characteristically, as we've seen before, he should be able to make that pass to Raya. They open up the game. He either kicks it long or they play through. Y'all
And the
press, yeah, but
same thing with that last goal. Realistically, the two center back pairing, which is the best center back pairing in the entire league, should not leave the middle of the park wide open so that somebody can take like a hit from 35 yards.
No, that was more on the midfield for that last goal. I don't really blame the
yeah,
center backs, but
like y'all played good, but like we can't sit here and ignore that they played ours. In my opinion, one of the worst games that they've ever played. They played terrible. We've never.
I don't know, but just to say, when I'm hearing like, oh, who should we blame? This and that, I was like, well, there is nobody really to blame. Is credit to us. And then I'll give you another thing that you said, right? You brought on 4 substitutions, right? And it was all like for like. I didn't get that. I didn't get why that was. Like for like, and the game, I didn't feel like the game changed. I don't think Eze did any better than what. I didn't think Ben White did any better. I don't think any did that. And then the fact that the last sub he made was like Madueke, then to like put at least light or outlet, which was Saka, to the other side, and then he became like irrelevant when he went to that side. So it didn't make sense. But compared to like Michael Carrick, right? He brought on Sesko, Cunha, like attacking while we were winning away at Arsenal. Like, you have to give credit where it's credit due. And like the last goal would not happen if it's not Sesko. Like, bro, it was a goal kick through.
Literally just like, we're giving credit where credit is due, but you're over crediting them. You're acting like it was.
Nah, Jared, you just wouldn't understand.
You're acting like
Jared, low key, I do agree with you say here, because bro, this is our. Like, also, we're top of the league. Like this, and this is our first home loss. Of course, like this is
these men them gave
result.
Wolves points, bro. They gave Wolves
he's over-credited them, bro.
I knew they played terrible ball. That's why they're gonna
we'll play y'all, bro. We will play y'all, and you would see, bro.
That's
bro,
the point.
What you're describing is like prime Pep Guardiola or prime Alex Ferguson, bro. It wasn't that prime, bro.
I'm describing prime Michael Carrick, but respect, bro. Respect.
You said, hey,
horrible, bro.
Hey, Jared, actually write this down. Write this down that he just said I'm prime while we were talking about Alex Ferguson. Because every Manchester United manager does this the first 3 games. And y'all are gonna extend Michael Carrick.
Hold up.
And then fast forward a year from now when your club is screaming for his death. And it's just like, oh, we should never let this man get in charge, blah, blah, blah. Like, starting Kobe Mino, genius move. Like, oh, I wonder who else would have done that. Everybody except for Emre, right?
But you said
okay, like, I don't got a lot of time.
I was about to say,
no,
but you said
how dudes pulling up with shirts saying "Free Kobe Mino" at the games. It's a sick club,
you said,
bro.
Just one last question before we move
because
on,
my manager is also a terrorist. So it's just like.
But yeah, one last question before.
I might have to go. Like, I got like 5 more minutes left.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was gonna ask you just quick, bro. What's your thoughts on Carrick? You keeping them or a new manager? And then we're gonna get through the fixtures real quick.
No, if I'm like over down, like away from the hype and everything, I think there's still like you said, 14 more games to go. Let's wait till the end of the season though. I'm not like too overzealous. This could be, like Jared said, like for him case, it could be the honeymoon period. But like what I've seen, like it's the 2 best teams in the country, you know, and we outclassed them very, very well. So you got to you can't like discredit that. But Jared, I don't know. You're shaking your head. We literally outclassed Arsenal and Man City back to back.
Bro.
Like I don't know what you're like
let's
shaking your head.
move on.
Our
Let's
IPL
get
team
through the
would beat that
fixtures,
Man
bro.
City team if they're playing like
Let's
that.
get through the fixtures. First game,
Yeah.
Ellen Road, bro. Leeds United take on the Arsenal, bro. Leeds drawing with Everton 1-1. And also Arsenal losing to United. Also, we're gonna look for a bounce back. Also, we played, this UCL game. We just had our second team out there. It was a whatever game, but I guess obviously losing that game against United, bro. These guys, like, this is honestly, there's 14 games left. It's a must win, bro. So obviously, I think these Bulls will definitely have a reaction. Even though Leeds have been pretty good against the big teams, but I think we do win this. I think we do win this game 2-1 though. What's your prediction?
If I'm going next, I'm gonna say I love everybody, man, but I think the only good player to ever come out of Everton is Dominic Calvert-Lewin, and so I think he's scoring a brace, and y'all going 2-2.
2-2.
He's been on fire.
I think y'all mature. Obviously, like I said, like everybody has their bad games. I think it's a lesson, so I think y'all go out win convincingly. So I'm gonna say like 3-1. I'm gonna say 3-1.
You said.
Yo, I think I'm not gonna go based off the United win. I'll go based off the Nottingham Forest. It's another away game to a very, very good team, right? And I feel like Leeds have a more of a goal threat than Nottingham Forest. So I think you guys will score. It will be tough. And I feel like this would determine it if you guys win the league or not, to be honest.
We're Leeds away, nigga. Oh,
I know it sounds weird, right? Because
Everybody
if you
knows
guys don't win, right? If you guys don't win, the gap is not 4 no more. It's not 4 no more. It's like what? It's gonna be what, 3 or 2, right?
Assuming City and Aston
Or
Villa.
one.
Assuming the Villa and City win though.
Huh?
Assuming Villa
I feel like one of them will win. So the gap
Yeah,
is not going to be gap,
one.
and then that's going to be pressure, like pressure. So this is what determine it. But I feel like you guys have a lot to prove, and I think you guys are mature. So I would say, I want to say 1-1 draw. I hope it's a 1-1 draw, but I think it's going to be 2-0 Arsenal.
Then you want City to win the league, bro?
I just don't want Arsenal to win, bro. I want y'all
just
to
because
lose
y'all
so
beat us, bro.
bad.
Oh, wow. You see how agendas be switching,
I'm gonna go
bro.
1-1. I'm gonna go 1-1. I'm gonna go with my heart, man.
bro.
I'm not gonna listen to my brain. I'm gonna listen to my heart. 1-1 draw.
Yeah, good job. Next game. Next game is Chelsea at home versus West Ham. JD, what you saying?
I think coming off the back of we've had a good run of wins, with the exception of the game against Arsenal, but we're pretty confident, honestly, especially after the Champions League game today. We didn't go over it, but for those that saw it, you understand. But coming off the back of these wins, I think we go back home. I don't say we win crazy convincingly, but I say I think it'll be performance-wise, I think it'll be convincing. Result-wise, I don't think it'll reflect. I think we get like a 2-0 win.
If I'm gonna go next, I am gonna say I got West Ham winning this game.
Yo.
And it's like, that's crazy because West Ham been utter poop all season, but that man went out there and just scored 3 goals for like the first time in how long against Sunderland. And that team, Sunderland, is basic. I think that was the first.
I mean, but Sunderland's bad away from home, though. Like, they're only good at home.
I think of the teams that was at home, yeah, Sunderland was away. So
Yeah,
I think
Sunderland's bad away.
Sunderland now has the best like home record.
Yeah,
or
they're
whatever
the
in
only
league.
team undefeated at home.
Exactly. So it's just like crazy. But yeah, I'm gonna give it to West Ham. I know they got some transfer stuff, but whatchamacallit? Yeah, I believe in Bowen, and I'm gonna say 3-2 West Ham.
3-2 West Ham.
I don't believe
For
that.
me, bro, the way Chelsea, I know their games have been like OC convincing, but it's still West Ham at the end of the day, bro. It's another London derby, but Chelsea's at the bridge, bro. So I do back them out to win. I will go. Just a 2-0, but with Chelsea, these men do not keep clean sheets, bro. So definitely conceding. So I'll say 2-1 Chelsea. All right, so Liverpool Newcastle. What you saying now?
Shout out to Newcastle, bro. Side now. I think just because of the rivalry that it always brings, and it's gonna be like a mad, violent, aggressive, and like fouling, like intensive game. That joint got end like 2-1 probably.
What to who though?
Right. You know what I'm saying? That's a good question. But I think especially after midweek 6-0 win, like, the players should feel some type of pride, some type of confidence in order to go win this game. Especially someone like McAllister, he scored today. I really wanted him to just play better. I don't want Gakpo to do that silly cut in on the right, shoot into a defender thing that he do every game. And I don't want us to rely on Szoboszlai to have like a dream game. Salah finally scored for the first time since November, so I'm actually gonna bounce up and I'm gonna say 3-1 Liverpool.
3-1. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm watching PSG this midweek. PSG Newcastle looking decent as well, bro. Went all the way to Parc des Princes getting a draw, bro. Not gonna lie, this game every time y'all play, it's usually a lot of goals too, bro. It's always a lot of goals. Liverpool Newcastle. Not gonna lie, bro. I'm feeling like a 2-2 this game, bro. I think it's gonna be a shootout. And that man still hates you, bro, for the East side.
Nice. And for Aaron Gordon.
Oh yeah. Wait, what happened with Gordon?
Him and Van Dijk.
Oh yeah, Everton.
Van Dijk hit him with that push last season, and then this season he got sent off because of that foul on Van Dijk. And Aaron Gordon, a Liverpool fan, he just happened to play for Everton. So it's just
JD, what you saying?
Liverpool's at home, aren't they?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say like
I don't mean nothing this season, mind you.
No, I know. I was just wondering because if it was at St. James, y'all were 100% gonna lose. But no, it's at Anfield. I'm gonna say y'all haven't kept clean sheets all season, really. Not many. So I'm gonna say like a 2-2, like Arne said, because I think y'all get like pretty decent goals, but I think y'all also get caught out on like counterattacks or like a set piece or something.
All right, bro. And then next game, Manchester United, Fulham, bro. Man, bro, on a hot 2-game win streak, bro. Can they make it 3, bro? Can that geezer finally cut his hair, bro? Will it finally happen, bro? It's looking heavily likely. I'm gonna let y'all go first on this prediction, but what y'all saying, bro?
Purely because I hate. Oh, no, go ahead. No.
Nah, because actually you start, Jared. After you, bro.
Oh yeah, purely because I hate watch. I'm giving 2-1 to Fulham.
And purely because I know that Manchester United is only in the league in order to produce terrorism and to destroy teams, play teams that beat us like Liverpool just to stop us from getting points, and then lose to teams like Wolves. I know for a fact they're going to lose to Fulham, and I know that Harry Wilson is banging a brace. Shout out to Liverpool warn Harry Wilson. So I'm also going 2-1. I might go 2-0 Fulham.
But Oscar Bob, bro, just signed for Fulham.
You guys are just overdoing a 2-0 to Fulham.
Bro,
Ozzy, turn on your camera, bro. Ozzy, bro, what's your prediction, bro? Fulham, Man U, Fulham. What you saying?
Our defense is back to a really good defense. I think, in my opinion, that's my biggest worry. I feel like 2-1.
2-1 United.
Yeah.
2-1 United. I'm not gonna lie. But Man U, with the form they're in, they should win this game. But I just peeped, but Fulham are actually in 7th. So this low-key going to be a... This is going to be a harder game than I thought.
Bro, the other thing is, that man, Harry Wilson, is on fire this season.
And he's scoring goals from everywhere. From near the corner flag. Man is scoring from the middle of the park.
All right, Fulham last 3 games. Fulham beat Brighton. They lost to Leeds. They beat Chelsea, and they drew Liverpool. So yeah, against the big teams, they've been fairly tough for the big teams. I'm not gonna lie, but if this Man U form is really good, bro, beating the top 2, bro, they should beat Fulham, bro. So I'm going with the Man U, bro. 2-1 United win.
You see how they only say how Fulham is playing well. Now United, how we Bruno Fernandes.
Didn't I just say what?
Not you.
Who's coming here begging for us?
Bro, I just said y'all beat the top 2 teams.
Bruno Fernandes like you guys, man.
He's the best midfielder in the world.
But let's get into the last game, bro. The last game, bro. Tottenham Hotspur at home, bro, taking on Manchester City, bro.
Yeah, you know what
this is Man City's.
think we all know what the answer is.
Top Spur at home is crazy, but this is Pep in the Premier League. He has the worst. This is the team he has the worst record against. You know how crazy that is, bro. I can't imagine having a shit record against Spurs, bro. It makes no sense.
That's another terrorism team, bro.
Yeah, before I give my prediction, bro, what y'all saying about this game?
City 3-1. City 3-1.
When you don't think Spurs got a chance?
Not this form. I don't care about this rivalry stuff. I feel like City.
It's not a rivalry. It's called bogey, isn't it?
Yeah, bogey team stuff like that. At some point, City did beat them in the title running. When it matters the most, well, Champions League shouldn't beat them. But I feel like it's a game that City established themselves as. This is gonna be a title race, not an Arsenal one-way race, whatever. So I'm back to City 3-1.
Spurs in their last 5 games they got 3 draws and 2 losses. So, but City also in their past 5 games got 3 draws, 1 loss, and 1 win. So they're both not doing great. I gotta give it to City though. I think that Semenyo's going crazy, and I need him to be on fire so he can be ready for the World Cup. So I'm always root for all the Ghanaians. So if Kudus is back, he can score 2. I'm gonna say 4-2 City.
4-2 City. Whew.
4-2.
What a game. JD, what you saying?
Not gonna lie, bro. On paper, I mean, City should win. When we look at results, City should win. But just because of Pep's record and just like from past performances we've seen, I don't see a winner in this. I'm gonna say 2-2.
That's real.
Bro, see, the thing is about Dr. Tottenham, right? This guy only helps the small patients, bro. Bro, how Spurs like would it be to, bro, just losing to Burnley, Bournemouth, all these men, and to beat City? How Spursy would it be?
Give
bro?
Arsenal the league,
Bro, just the fact that we're first, bro. I think they're just going like bend over. That's the thing, though. Like that's what I think is gonna happen.
They're just not good. I mean, it's not about you. They're just not
bro,
good.
It's not even that, bro. Man like Bodo Glimp can put up a fight, but you don't think Spurs can put up a fight, bro? Like,
I hear when people do that, man. It was a one-off game. Teams lose one-off games.
This dude.
Oh yeah. Arsenal, man, that's definitely a one-off game. Yeah, you're right. We do lose one-off games.
Nah, let's not forget what happened with Grimsby Town, bro.
But yeah,
Grimsby.
I think I'm not gonna lie. Like it might be bad mind, but I'll go with the draw, bro. I'll low-key go with I think.
That's
I'm gonna go with a 1-1, bro. 1-1 bad mind.
Is it your heart or your head? Is it your heart or your head that's saying that?
I mean, it's more my heart, but it's like City haven't been like fantabulous though. Can we all agree?
Right.
Like, they haven't been that
I don't
good.
I don't think both teams' defenses are exceptional at all.
And it's like, bro, Spurs, bro. Like, I know you don't care about record or whatever, but like, bro, City, bro, historically, bro, they do struggle against these niggas, bro, like crazy.
And City's not playing.
But they had Kane, they had Son, they had killers. I mean,
bro, Spurs beat them 2-0 at the Etihad earlier this season, though. They lost to Spurs.
You know how Pep never be like mad ahead. It's always at post Christmas when the points started streaming crazy, especially the last like 10, and we're approaching.
I'm going with a 2-2. But yeah, any questions, comments, concerns before we end this joint? Man, them got to step.
I can't be missed the Arsenal segment, bro.
I'm saying, bro, we was waiting for you, bro.
It would have been. It literally would have just been the blind leading the blind, bro. Him backing up Isak.
If there's 2 Isaks in here, bro, I wouldn't have been able to continue.
Because I want you to be honest about your team, though. Like,
bro, hold on. We'll speak about it. We'll speak about it off air, bro. But nigga, we gotta step, bro. We've been here for a while.
They get too much sugar in their system when they win games, bro.
Thank you, lads, for tuning in, bro. Episode 22, the DSM pod, bro. We'll be here next Wednesday for the results and the preview for the next batch of games, bro. But yeah, good night, lads. Good night, dude, bro.
You'll never walk alone.
Big up the Gunners, man. Big up.
Xabi Alonso in.